he helped us learn more things about God, like do things unto us as like them do to you.
Well, Pastor Jake is really down to earth and he's easy to talk to, which I really like. So if I have a problem, I can just walk into his office and be like, hey, I need to talk to you. And he picks a pretty good wife. Love you, Joy.
When I moved here, it was hard to, get to know everyone. But when Pastor Chris left, I was kind of in that stage where, I didn't really know everyone still. And, it was just hard. And Pastor Jake came here and he kind of, I suppose, was going through the same thing, So, I'd go over to his house and we'd play video games and eat food. And it was really cool because we were there for each other. And, that's the cool thing about Pastor Jake is he's more than just a youth pastor. He's someone that, you can get to know with, and he's just a friend, someone that you can connect with. So it's really awesome.
I just wanted to stop for a minute and appreciate Pastor Jake and Joy as well, because it is a team effort when it comes to our youth ministry and children's ministry. And I just appreciate the both of them for their time and effort they put into our children and our youth, and I enjoyed working with them thoroughly, especially at different events as a youth leader. They inspired me. I especially want to thank them for staying up all night long on New Year's Eve and giving their time and effort to being with our students and youth. And coming in that morning at 7 o'clock to see what the church looked like, and it looked like zombies were coming from the dead, but Pastor Jake still had enthusiasm after being up all night with them all. And he just keeps going and encouraging, and he's just a wonderful, wonderful person. So thank you, and God bless you both.
Hi, Pastor Jason. Thank you so much for putting the time and effort into all the videos every week and all the stuff that you do and being creative in that way. And thank you for always being here and putting so much time and effort into everything. Thanks.
Hi, Pastor Jason and Monica. We just really appreciate you guys coming back to the church, and we have really enjoyed getting to know you and having your kids be able to stand with our kids at school and have good Christian families to build them up and build each other up. And we just really appreciate your friendship and all that you do, communicating and getting everything together. Thank you.
Hi, Pastor Jason. I want to thank you for your boldness. Over 10 years ago now, on a Sunday afternoon, I had just finished explaining to you how everything in my life was going great and how basically I had everything figured out, and you, knowing better, asked if I had God in my life and explained to me that not having it in my life wasn't going to get me to heaven. And I don't know if you knew or not that day, but I so wanted to have Jesus in my life, but I was afraid to ask someone to help me. And you asking me was just perfect timing. We prayed, and that day will have forever changed my life. So thank you so much.
Hello, Pastor Jason, Monica, and family. We so appreciate you. We've been so blessed with your presence since you've come and joined the church again. And personally, I just appreciate your vitality and your love of life and your warmth in your heart, especially for God. And you're just so willing to share yourselves with the church, and I just really appreciate that about all of you, and just your uniqueness and your creativity. You guys are great.
Yes, we appreciate the fact that you guys really do put a lot of time and effort into this church body and this community and for the kingdom. And appreciate all that you've done for us, our family, and for the church body here. God bless you guys.
God bless.
Hi, Pastor Jason. I really appreciate a lot of things about you, but specifically, I really enjoy your messages because you present God's Word in a very firm and direct way, but you also are extremely approachable. It seems like the kind of guy you can just go out to coffee with and talk to about what you talked about in the message, so I really appreciate that. I think that's huge for our church, and it welcomes people that you're so approachable. So thanks. We appreciate you, and have a good day.
He helps us with learning about God. Pastor Bob does.
I appreciate them because since They've been here since 1985. They have always been there for me.
Talk to us about God from the Bible when we are in this sanctuary and gave us gumballs.
I just wanted to take a minute to say how much I appreciate them and my family appreciates them and letting me be part of their lives.
I think the pastors are nice because they teach us awesome lessons about God.
All right. I'm thankful for Pastor Bob because he always has, he's always willing to invest in people. No matter how busy he is or how important it might seem, he always makes time. Thankful for that.
I started attending New Life Assembly of God shortly after Pastor Bob did. Pastor, I feel like we grew up together. Pastor Bob, one thing I have always appreciated about you is how you have helped me to discern, and you have seen areas of ministry that you have always encouraged me in, and sometimes you saw areas of ministry in my life that I hadn't even recognized. And I want to say I really do appreciate that about you. Throughout the years, Pastor, something else I would want to say I appreciate. I have faced different hurdles, and you have always helped me to get over every one of those. Pastor Bob and Diane, I love you.
Okay, my name is Jim Saville. I was on the board when Pastor came here. And I'd just like to say it was very difficult choosing someone to come. We started out with 35 resumes and we worked it down to 3. And on those 3 we worked it down to, we interviewed all 3 of them and worked it down to Pastor Bob. And the day we had Pastor Bob here and his family, Lorraine Craig was on the committee with us and she said, I think we found our man. And I'm very, very happy about this. Pastor Bob has been so nice to work with. Remember the first day I called him, I said, my name is Jim Saville, I'm from Escanaba, Michigan. He said, you're who, from where? It was pretty interesting. On the board at that particular time was myself, David McKnight, Gene Majeski, and Ken Kester. Ken was our secretary. We asked Ken if he could send some sort of material to Pastor Bob to show us what the community was like. So he sent the brochure from town here, got it from the Chamber of Commerce and sent it out to Pastor. Pastor thinks those pine trees that are on there were actually palm trees. So he got a little confused because he's not used to trees being out in North Dakota. But we're very happy to have him here and we really appreciate the work he does.
You're awesome, and I know you're awesome not in your own strength, but because you serve the one true God. I just, again, thank you so much. God bless you and your family. And
Pastor Bob is just plain fun. He's very witty. He's got a great sense of humor. Unfortunately, he is infatuated with puns or wordplay. So that if you go up to him, you're liable to hear something like, did you hear about the 4 pallbearers at the funeral? They had grave misgivings. Now, I know I'm hearing an audible groan from the congregation after that, but he's always a pun up on me. See how it begins to affect you? There's no escape. By the way, Pastor, I want my 3 Stooges tape back.
And what I appreciate very much about Pastor Bob is that his longevity. Many times pastors are on their way to bigger, better places, and he has stayed for so very many years. But I very much appreciate the 3 pastors' wives, and I know that they are supposed to devote most of their attention to their own devotional life and relationship with God, but supporting their husbands. And what I've noticed about Joy and Monica and Diane is their dedication to ministry. And not only have they plugged in helping their husbands in their responsibilities, but they have found their own ministries and are very diligent in doing an excellent job in all 3. And I appreciate that because they lead by example.
What's shaking? Hey, Pastor Bob. I'm solo right now. Sam You know her, she's shy, especially around cameras, or she'd be here and we'd be doubling this. But we just want to let you know on Pastor Appreciation Sunday, we absolutely love and appreciate you and all you've done for us. You are definitely a spiritual dad to us. Diane's a spiritual mom. You can't have one without the other. You are definitely Jesus with skin on to us. We appreciate everything you do, how you love everyone you come in contact, and how we feel that love. So I just want to say we love you, we appreciate you. We hope to have more of you in our lives. And for Pastor Jason, Pastor Jay, take this time to get some mentoring from Pastor Bob. He definitely has the wisdom and the love of Christ, and you guys will only benefit from it in your careers and callings as pastors. So thank you, and we love you.
I'd just like to talk about the pastors here at New Life. To me, it's been totally amazing how all the pastors here are so interactive. I mean, it doesn't matter if you're doing the four-wheeler outing, you got the pastors there, they're having fun, they're taking part, they're four-wheeling with you. We have a men's breakfast, they're all taking part. We have events that happen after the men's breakfast that are good events that things happen. And so they're taking part in those events and they're acting with that stuff. It makes it very real here. It makes it like the pastors are just real people that you can enjoy being with, that are friends of yours, that work well.
Committed.
Nice. Loving.
Passionate.
Humble. Caring. Awesome.
Leader.
Grateful. Kind. Faithful.
Trustworthy.
Happy.
Compassionate.
Very humorous and at the same time very serious.